with the recent moves that we've had in some currencies, a few people have asked, can Forex Trendy be used on the lower time frames? Now, again, I've said this before, I trade the higher time frames just so I don't have to sit in front of the computer. And you can do that if you are managing your trades. You can certainly go for these bigger runs, but you can certainly make money on lower time frames as well. So what I've done here is I've clicked all the Forex pairs here. You also have gold, silver, and oil. Using the 1 hour chart and the 4 hour chart, the reliability of the chart pattern is going to be high. Now, remember, you can get these sent to your phone. You can get these email alerts. Okay, so you do have options. You don't have to sit in front of your computer, quote unquote. You can get alerts. So let's look at some patterns that have happened and what we come off. And this is back in March. So let's just stick with April. Okay, since we are in April now. Let's go here. This is a buy signal on the a break on the 9th at $4.96. And the 9th, sorry, where are we here? 0409. So we're looking in this area. This is 0404. In this area right here. This is actually the 4 hour chart. Let me bring this chart up. I'm looking at the wrong. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. So we're looking in this area right here. You can see the price did break out. Again, here are our targets. So the entry price was $4.96. 4 hour charts, you're going to have smaller profit targets. We did get as high as $5.19. And if you look down here, we got our target 1, we got our target 2, and you can see that we got all of our targets up to 3, 4. So we got actually some really good moves here, and we got all of our targets here. So this was a trade from $4.96 up to $5.18. Let's look at the. Did I miss one? No, actually, there was two. There's two trades here. That was a triangle buy on this day, and then there was actually a triangle buy on the 4th, which is right here. So you see we got two different chart patterns that we could have traded here. And on the 4th, the entry is at $3.99, so $4. You can see the price took off, $4, and the target was $4.19 as high as it went. And you can see that we got all of these targets, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Buy signal on the 9th, which is right here. Buy was at $4.96. Obviously, it went straight up. And the target was $5.19. Sorry, we got as high as $5.19. So we got all our targets here. Let's go to the Aussie CAD hourly chart. Okay, so we might get a little bit smaller profit targets here, but you can see that even on the smaller time frames, you can make money if this is how you want to trade them. This is a flag break on April 2nd, which is right here. So you do get a little bit of heat as price pulls back to 99.19. And the entry was at 98.99, so hopefully you got a bigger than 20 pip stop loss. You can think about using ATR for your stops. And you can see that price just dropped down to 97.50. So you got all of these targets. That's a pretty decent trade on the hourly chart. Let's go to the CAD yen. It's a falling wedge buy on the 3rd. Let's go to the 3rd, which is in this area right here. So price 82.61 is the entry. Gets as high as 83.36. So already you've gotten target 1 or target 2. Whatever you're doing at your targets, it's up to you. Test this and find out what you want to do. Perhaps scale it out. Your stop loss, you might want to trail that. And then we get a pullback. Now, this is where you as a trader have to decide, okay, well, I probably got out here, especially when you got this a big momentum candle coming down here. If you're holding past this break, you should rethink your trading plan. But hopefully you're using the targets. They're here for a reason. This is simply a breakout retest trade. So you could, theoretically, just get back in here. Right? Once you get a break here, you can see we have a basing here, a break of the base, and to the upside, and hang on to this trade there. So you certainly could have traded that a different way. That was the CAD yen. Euro CHF falling wedge buy signal on the 4th, which is here. So price breaks out at 1766. We get as high as 1804, which is already target 1. Okay, so you've already made some money. You made 45 pips on this trade so far. Get a bit of a pullback. And again, it depends on how you're managing your trades, what you're going to do here. And eventually the target gets up, the price gets up to $1.18. Most traders would probably take profits in this area right here, especially when you start seeing congestion. But remember, again, you're trading hourly charts, right? There's only so much the time span with Forex that the markets are really moving. And you'll start getting consolidations, momentum, consolidation, momentum. That's just the nature of Forex, being a 24-hour, 24-hour market, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, right, depending on your time zone. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, triangle buy signal break, 78.04. Right, so we come down here on the 9th, which is right here. So you pull up you go up a little bit, 78.20. So you hit your first target, right? Now again, New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, and you're trading the hourly chart. All right, so be conservative. You do pull back in here. Now just understand, traders sometimes think that if price pulls back inside of a broken support or resistance level, the trade's no longer valid. And that's not true. If you think about the logic of that, it makes no sense. But anyways, you do get a move back up. Market pulls down, and it's basing at resistance. When you get basing at resistance, your odds are you're going to get a break to the upside. You should test that, and you clearly get one. And I've covered that before in other videos. So this is actually as another winning trade. And depending on how you're trading this, you almost get to this target up here. Okay. Aussie CHF Swiss franc hourly chart buy signal on the 10th. Let's go over here, and clearly a momentum trade to the upside. We get as high as 74.32, which is past target 1. Actually 74.33. Price pulls back, right, to the top of resistance and moves back up to this level up here. So this is going to be a little bit off topic, but you can actually also trade this in a certain way. You could grab the breakout here, and you see the pullback back into resistance, and just do a normal breakout trade to the upside. Maybe you want to use these targets here. The reason you could do this is if you think about breakouts, because this is what these patterns are, they're breakout trades, unless you know how to position inside of them before they break. What you can do, and I've talked a little bit about that, basing under resistance, basing above support. You can actually just trade the breakout. When price is pulling back, look at the pullback. Is it a nice lazy pullback? Because if it's a nice lazy pullback, you may want to try to find another entry into the upside. However you're going to do that, your own trade entry. Okay. If it's a strong pullback, obviously you want to just, skip that, because if this is a strong move up and it's a reliable move, we don't really expect to have strength in the pullback. Even if it pulls back weakly into this area here, that's fine, right? It's as long as you're not getting a hard thrust against your position. So that's that. You can see that even intraday charts, you can make money. I just want you to make sure that look at the pattern of the pairs that you're trading. Not all of them move like the pound yen does. And your profit targets are going to be a little bit smaller. So you really want to be careful when you get into these targets. Make sure you're doing something, taking risk out of the market, taking some profits, whatever you're doing. Just do something and do it consistently. Thanks for watching.